Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So on today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you guys how to get a perfect cornrow, and this is how it is. So guys, what you want to do here is have a perfect section, and first of all you bring out one lane or one line of your hair. You divide the hair in front and you divide this section into three. So what I usually do is I braid this three piece or this separate piece. I braid it 2 times, okay? Like braid it 1 and braid it 2 times before I start pinching on the other hair, okay? So you want to hold it like this. Your fingers should be in the perfect position like this, and you make sure you have a very strong grip. So this is me braiding it 2 times, and then I'm going to start pinching until the next hair, just like what you're seeing right now. So when you do this, you want to make sure you have a very good grip on the hair, okay? And that's why it's very recommendable to use your mannequin hair or whatever hair to practice first. That's when you have to, that's when you can do it on someone else's hair. So what I do is I use my index finger to get the pinch or the grip onto the other hair, and then I hold it and pass it onto the other one. So I'm going to slow this down here so you see how it's been done. So guys, once you're pinching and doing the hair, you make sure that you grab or you grip the other parts of the hair so that it doesn't look bulky or loose. By doing this, like by gripping it out when you hold the other strands or when you add other strands, you make the hair look tight, and you make sure you don't forget to always have a very strong grip at the roots, okay? Always have a very strong grip at the roots. And also don't forget you could take off the hairs that are coming to your way. It doesn't mean you're not perfect. It doesn't mean you're still learning. Even perfectionists, even professionals, they also have hairs coming to their hair. So as a perfectionist, I saw one part that wasn't like really tucked in correctly, so I had to loose the hair and redo it, and that is exactly what I'm doing, gripping the other side or adding the other hair and making sure that my braids or my cornrow looks tight and neat. Sometimes when I do braids and cornrows, I don't even need gel, but gel makes your hair, or edge control makes your hair more control and more in place and gives it that flawless look. So yep, that's how it is. But the bottom line is you need to know how to have a tight grip, not those kind of grip that would give headaches, but those kind of grips that would be tight. When you look at it, like when you see the hair, it's like neat and tight. It doesn't have to give them headaches or nothing. So guys, I repeated this section just to show you guys how to have a tight grip at the end of your braids or cornrows. So this is what you do. You make sure that you have a very tight grip at the end, and when you get to the end, you make sure you take little bit of the hair, little bit of hair. Don't pack the hair into a junk and just braid it. Just make sure you add little bit upon little bit upon little bit until you get to the nape, to the last hair in the nape, okay? And on doing that, or by doing that, you get a very tight ends, tight beginning, clean ends and clean beginning for your cornrows. So guys, this next section is gonna be a twist braid, and I'm going to start this twist braid exactly how I started the regular cornrow braids. So I sectioned this into 2 strands this time, and I twist like the way I would usually twist, but now I'm going to be using my thumb and using my pinky and my ring finger to divide the hair, okay, to hold the 2 strands while I pinch onto the next hair strands to add to the one on that. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that again while you're seeing this. So I pinch with my thumb and my right, depending on your dominant hand. I'm right-handed, so I pinch with my right thumb and index together, and I add it onto the left hair or the left strands, while my pinky and ring finger is dividing the hair into section or into like a spot or a place where I can actually put my hands and grab the other hair strands. Now you're going to see a clearer picture of what I'm seeing at the end of this section of the video, so just keep watching. But always remember to use your dominant hand to grab or pinch the hair and add it onto the hair underneath your hand or the strands of the hand, while you're using your pinky and your ring finger to separate the hair so you can get a better grip of the hair you're trying to add to the hair under. Okay, and again, while I'm like adding, I'm also like using a twist method to like roll it or wrap it around my hand onto the next one. But if you don't want to do that, that is fine, but that's actually my own way of, you know, making the hair or the braid or the twist braid last longer or stay longer, depending on how long you want it. But yep, that's what I do in order to get a very tight and well placed twist. So guys, when I get to the end, I just use my regular twist method to end it. So this twist method, you can actually do it either facing outside or facing inside, or should I say facing left and facing right. So you can do it the way you want it, and the way you do it depends on how it looks like. You know, every style of the twist, wherever it's facing, gives you a different looks on your face. So this is facing the left, and you could do it facing the right as well. You could use the same method, and that is what you have here. I just did a very small section for the twist and a bigger section for the braids. Now guys, I'll be showing you guys an added video and an extra video, and this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to get a very clean section. So whenever you want to section their hair, you could use this pattern or this method you're seeing on the screen, like you following the hairline to section the hair. You know, some people have like wide hair, some people have small head, so however the section is, that's how you follow to do your cornrows. That's what you take, that's the pattern you take to do your cornrows. But I usually advise to start from the middle if you want a perfect cornrow, especially when you're doing your feed-in braids or your regular braids, you know, Ghana weaving, feed-in, whatever braids you want to do. Make sure, I would advise, because that's what I do and it's really helpful, you start from the middle, because the middle part is always and forever going to be your guideline. It will always give you the perfect ending, because you know where to follow. You know if you're going too much or if you're going half or whatsoever. So guys, I've sectioned my hair out, and the nape is not supposed to be wider than the frontal. So your front hair is supposed to be wider than the nape. So whenever you do that and you end up having no space at the back, it means one section has taken the best portion of the nape area. So always be alert at that, always check out that part. Make sure your nape is very very small. Make sure your nape hair is way smaller than the section or way smaller than the front part of your hair. But for this section I'm just doing this hair for like a regular big braid, or just like a braid you want to use to wear your wig cap or whatever. And this is also not a perfect braid technique or sectioning, but is also, I just want to use this as an example to tell you guys, or to show you guys how to section your hair. So this, whenever you want to section your hair and you end up sectioning it and it looks nice, but some parts are not equal and you've tried your best, use this technique. Always check out the angle where you see an arch. So wherever you see an arch, you make sure you take the hair away from that part, because the arch means that hair isn't supposed to be there. Because the hair, or when you section your hair, it's supposed to be like a very straight line and it's supposed to be curved. So whenever you see an arch, even if it's clean there, make sure you start from the front or from the back and just take it off. Take the hair off from that extra hair, okay, from that section, and you would be fine. So guys, I love you guys so much, and that will be the end of my video. I'll be seeing you guys soon. Goodbye.